YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Sneaker Flexibility coming back at you with another episode of Ole-Head Sneaker Closet. What do we have coming out of the closet today? Guys, I gotta apologize. I know in the last video we talked about being consistent, busting out a video week after week, and that was my intentions. See, but what had happened was, no, seriously, I wanted to get out a video on my choice of sneaker of the year. However, I wanted to do something a little bit different, but we are losing a lot of time in the month of January if I'm waiting for the weather to cooperate. Not sure if that gives a little hint to the shoe I want to talk about. However, the weather has not been cooperating, so I can't film the way I want. We may save that for something else. But for me, I wanted to talk about my sneaker of the year, which is Nike Dunk Parra. I know I can hear the voices and everything. First thing I have to say, it is difficult for us to have a conversation about designer or sneaker of the year when you don't have that shoe. So two of the shoes that were eliminated instantly in the selection for me was the Air Jordan 1 Trophy Room, rolled out by Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son. I could not even have a conversation with that because I couldn't touch that shoe like a lot of people, and I'm not paying that overpriced resale. It's ridiculous, just ridiculous right now. So it's not happening. The other shoes I'm on the air, Jordan 1, that released probably right at the end of December. I tried 3 times to grab that shoe. I know there's been a lot of flack on that shoe, but that shoe was not even a running for me at all. The P-Rods, we all know I have that shoe. Great shoe, but it didn't do it for me the way the Parra Dunks did. The James Whitlock's Amayers Jordan 3, another people's choice for shoe of the year. Not my shoe either. I like the shoe, but again, I'm going to explain to you really quick why I feel like the Strawberry Dunks, that also wasn't shoe of the year for me. I mean, it's a great shoe. A lot of people were able to get their hands on it. That's not what for me considers shoe of the year. It's not about, so I guess I should start with this. To me, what makes shoe of the year is what that shoe means to me. Okay, so that's why it's so subjective when we talk about shoe of the year, because it's about what that shoe means to that individual. So everybody's not going to agree with you with the shoe that you may pick for what shoe of the year. Hands down, I agreed with Deshaun Weatherspoon as shoe of the year because this shoe to me was amazing. When he got to pick that shoe, it was like one of us made it. One of us normal people, we consider ourselves, we felt that he was normal. We love the fact that the shoe was a corduroy shoe. We felt that we had a part in deciding which shoe was going to be picked by a creator. So to me, that pulled me into the story. I love Sean Witherspoon's story. I love the fact that shoe can be broken down and be worn and beaten up, and it still is a functional shoe. We all related to corduroys. Most of us did. I know I grew up with the corduroys and going to school and got made fun of constantly because the kids called Vit Vit boy, because that's what you sounded like when you walk down the hall with your corduroys. You walk down and you hear Vit 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 Vit. If you think I'm joking, that's the sound you made when you went down the street. When you walked down the hall, vit, 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 vit. That's the noise that you made. So that's what you were made fun of. But your parents put you in the corduroys because it was a pair of pants that you can beat up, roll around, and if you got holes in it, your pants put patches in it. I digress. So going back to what I felt was the shoe of the year. This is the only shoe right now that will be tied forever to the 2021 Olympics. These were the shoe that was skated in by a lot of people. The abstract design was also a clothing apparel that was put out or launched with the 2021 Olympics. On top of that, not only was that a shoe that was launched with the Olympics, this shoe will be constantly tied to the Olympics because it was the first time that skateboarding was recognized as an Olympic sport. What? I know your mind is just like... So to me, that is a component that goes into skateboarding and goes into shoe of the year, design of the year. So it touches me also because I actually skate. I skate, and that's what I want. I wanted to do this filming at the skate park, but because of the snow, we couldn't do it. But this shoe's crazy. So let's start off with the designer. Parra, Pete or Petite Parra is the designer of this shoe, the Abstract SB Dunk. Petite Parra actually was a skateboarder. He literally started skating, I would say around 1988, became amateur circuit in the 90s, I think, and then he decided in the 2000s to hang skateboarding up. I don't know why he did, and got back into designing and creating, and then he got, I would say, his first collab with Nike. When was that? 2005? Was it? 2005, I think, was the Amsterdam Dunk. That shoe is crazy looking. But again, we're not talking about that shoe. This shoe, the Abstract, came out around July 31st, 2001. The colorway is fire pink, gem red, I think, and some brown. You see that in the shoe. You can see I wore this shoe too. I don't skate in my Dunks only because of my age and I need the ankle piece. I do have a pair I do skate in. It's the only pair that's low top that I skate in, and I'm gonna save that for a video later. Also, what makes this shoe unique is it's called abstract art. Abstract art basically is art that doesn't have structure, lines, and conforms to a particular design. So what you can see, he's done that with this. Now I'm about to hit you again with what makes this even more abstract. This stuff tears away. You can choose to rip through this, and there's a layer under this. So not only did he design abstract piece, you can design your own piece of abstract art. What? Did I just blow your mind? Or did I just blow your mind? I blew your mind. We ain't even gotta talk about it. Anywho, so that's what makes this shoe amazing. And for me, again, it connects to me as a shoe or design of the year because it has so many functionalities. So just to give you some ideas about the shoe, you have leather and a very soft leather. This is the canvas material here, but again, like I said, you can either take an X-Acto knife and rip that apart. What I don't like is Nike gives the perception that you can skate in this and this will rip apart and start tearing away. The Lance Mountains are like that. The Nike Paris to New York's, which I have those too. But what happens is because they didn't make this thick enough or thin enough, when you start doing ollies and skating, this will get a hole in it before you even see the design. So I wish they stopped marketing it as a shoe that tears away when you skate in it, but that's not the case. Fat tongue, we're all used to the fat tongue on the SBs. Soft leather there, almost so soft it feels like it's suede. It's not suede, but it's a leather. Gum sole, we go stupid for gum soles. I'm not sure why. The inside, if I can get it out, I'm not sure if I can. Well, the inside has the same abstract design art in it. Nike sign. Comes with white laces in these teal aqua color laces. I like this colorway of the laces. It's just all around great shoe for me. I don't know what else to say about this shoe. I mean, again, we don't do any on foot. I just want to get this video out so you guys can see my choice of sneaker of the year. And this is not to say any of the other shoes are bad. There's nothing wrong with those shoes. Is it James Whitlock for the designer for this was a close runner-up for me. Because again, I go with the story and how this shoe speaks to me. The social status Nike free lunch shoe. It's just that you saw on my YouTube short I did on this. The whole lunch ticket, it kills me because I remember these little paper tickets. You lost your ticket, you were in trouble. You really was catching the blues because they really did not replace your lunch. They basically said you SOL, you know. If you don't know what that means, look it up. I love the whole strawberry milk theme there. The box and everything else, as you can see in the background, the box there. I love that. But to me, this shoe still is design of the year, shoe of the year for me. Connects to skateboarding, the Olympics. It will always be a connection with that. The fact that I skate, the fact that the designer of this shoe used to skate, and has had collabs with Nike before, so it tells you that they trust this man's work and his creativity to continue to give him collabs not based on hype of anything else. Other than that, to me, that's what makes this shoe of the year. So comment down below. Comment down below whether you agree or disagree. If you have an idea what sneaker of the year is to you, and please share why. Please share why you think the shoe that you're picking is sneaker of the year, and what it means to you. I would love to hear that. And to me, it has to be a shoe you have. People can't even get into the conversation if you don't have the shoe. I'm not talking about the trophy rooms and the Amanier ones that everyone copped and complained about, whether it's cracked, age, whatever, leather, it's suede, whatever you want to call it. I can't talk about those shoes because I don't have them. You know what I mean? I do have the other ones that were in conversation, the free lunches, the Jordan 3s, the strawberry dunks. Probably can't see them down there. Pull those out for me. The strawberry dunks. These are all great shoes, but this one speaks to me. So don't forget, if this is your first time to the channel, thank you. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification button. We got some other videos popping off. I may try to get another one out for you guys. I got some great ideas coming up. And don't forget to get out there and be great, and then go out there and be greater. It's your boy Sneaker Flexibility coming back at you with another episode of Ole-Head Sneaker Closet. Peace.